Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. My name is Dominic, and I'm going to be your Dungeon Master. In the previous episode, our adventurers are in the city of Hyrule, where they had tied up some loose ends. They are trying to... they found an old associate which they have met previously, known as Marin, previous or a member or of the Hollows, and they were looking for him in the previous episode, trying to get him because they have heard either he was killed, but some of the information were that he was killed during the attack of the large monster in Hyrule. So they were trying to search for him in the grave tunnels inside of the city, but apparently Marin has been taken to a specific individual, and they were trying to get information out of where Marin could have been. But they took some clues and looked through some of them, and apparently Marin's body corpse has been collected by an individual in Hyrule known as the Collector. A leader of the underground, or a dangerous individual in the underground that is collecting artifacts, but also people or other types of things that this individual finds interesting, and tries to collect. Regardless of anything, he or they will get the thing that they want to collect by force or other means. So the reputation of this individual is not good at all, and people do actually fear the Collector. But after checking out and trying to find Marin, everything led to the Collector. And apparently he had Marin. And with some talking with the Collector has had a very, very strong interest in the group, for them having these unique items of them known as the wielder weapons, and it looked like that the Collector actually had took all of these precaution and lured them into coming to the Collector's lair. After some talking, they actually managed to come out with a deal. A deal which they trade Marin's belongings and corpse in exchange for the Dark Scepter. The Collector agreed. The Collector, it was kind of more like the Collector was more like fishing for the scepter. It was very clear that they wanted to have the scepter. So they gave the scepter, they retrieved the body of Marin, which they later went into an alleyway to an abandoned house, where they started to do some ritual spells to see They talked with Marin when he was dead, using speak with dead, and now they are going to use some other rituals to see if they're going to wake up Marin, or maybe look further into the memories of this dead individual, and maybe some other shenanigans will happen before Marin will come alive, if he comes alive again. But before hello. Oh my god, I love these images of me. What the fuck are you doing? The gentleman.
It looks so posh today.
Looks so posh, yeah. I always look posh.
For sure.
Posh. My friends, let us begin. You have gently put down Marin into the ground and preparing the spell. Biggie, you pull forth the 500 gold worth of diamond and place it on Marin's chest. It is a very old, filthy room that you are in. This abandoned house complex that is an old family home. 2 stories. Sorry. 2 stories high. And there are these left out furniture, some rugs. There are some pieces of like utensils thrown about in this house. It is an old family house, but there are no like people inside of it. It's just abandoned, and most of the things are rotting, and it is just filthing away.
Perfect. Well, she's starting to do that, but then before she starts the ritual, she's gonna take out the necromancy book and first do memory of the dead, just to confirm some things that the old middle-aged man has said. I don't remember his exact age. I think he lies about that too.
All right.
Don't we all?
I look pristine.
As you pull forth, do you have a soul stone?
I don't need a soul stone.
Oh, no,
I've done this before.
Use the book, right? Yeah.
Yeah, use the book as my anchor.
Yeah, cool.
Thingy, majiggy.
And as you cast a spell onto him. It takes a small couple of seconds as you other people, you see that she is starting to like channel the necromantic power into Maldrin's body, and as the body starts to like puppeteer itself and raises up and stare directly into the eyes of Blinky, as you start to receive memories from Marin and before the moments of death. You see him running through his eyes. You see him running. He is exhausted as multiple rocks and pebbles starts to fall and crumble down in this very, very small section inside of this tunnel. As he's running and he's screaming for the top of his lungs, you hear him screaming, "No, for the love of the gods, no, not like this!" And then you feel this pain coursing through Marin's body as a huge boulder falls into his like lower spine, and he hits the ground. As soon as he lifts up and looks over towards the tunnel, make a perception check.
Oh, that doesn't start out very good. 13.
13. At the end of the hallway, Marin stretches out his hand, almost like he's looking at something, and you can hear him say, "Please, please, it's not my time! It's not my..." And it cuts to dark. And then, as soon as this memory has gone by, Blinky, you see that the body that is puppeteering moves back into his lifeless state.
Oh, well, as usual, that is a lovely thing to feel. My spine broke.
What?
Yay. Or his spine broke. I felt it.
But you're okay now?
Eh, he's fine, I think. The collector said he was fine, right? Vidal, can you double check his spine so I don't resurrect a person that will have no spine? I mean, he's always been a little spineless, but...
I don't think that's what spineless means.
No, I know that is a double meaning, actually. We have had that joke a little bit too many times in our group, so I caught up early on that one.
Actually, if you want to, do you want to check him out, Vidal?
Yeah, I checked him before.
Yeah.
I think you did.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you have that 23, because the 23 that you used, you're still going to have that.
Yeah.
As you check his spine, you see that He has definitely had a very rough injury to his lower back and that part of the spine connecting with the hip bone. But it looks like this wound has been healed, and probably the bone has been mended together. It is hard. It is hard to know, like, will he have permanent damage, but the exterior of the body seems to be intact.
Looked like he haven't had an injury, but it's been fixed.
Okay.
Don't know. Severe, but it looks like it's been.
Good. Well then,
Anything else you need to do before you?
I don't think so. It's gonna
Looks
take
clean.
like. Looks good enough. He's gonna be very weak, but.
I mean, he has all his limbs and
Mm-hmm.
equipment.
He saw someone inside the tunnels before he died. Or think he saw someone. It was kind of hard to tell. He reached out to them and called out for help. Could have been the drow that they said found him, for all we know, but yeah. You never know. Or Ilu, technically.
If you restrict him, he might be able to tell you.
Yeah. Well,
Do we need...
do you need something before I go? Because I can't stop this when I start. Or I can, but then my diamond is gonna be useless, so I rather not.
Yeah, let's not do that. It's like
I think that's how it works.
Is he like? Does he have a tramp stamp? If does anything we need to remove before?
I'm gonna take out a silver coin, press it against him, and then
Are you hag?
yeah, are you hag? I'm gonna take out some flowers and swivel them over his face to see if he's possessed. And I'm gonna check his tongue if he has veins, and his eyes, and and then I'm gonna grab Rill and be like, "Is he a changeling?"
I can't tell. I'm sorry.
Okay,
But
do we have the
if
dagger?
he were, no. If he were and he's dead, he would have turned back.
Right. So not changeling. Good. I'm gonna sweep my fingers around and do detect magic on him and everything in here.
Does he have any balls in his neck? Does he have a
Does he
trap
have any
stamp?
magic on him?
I would
Had
say-
you items?
With Blinky doing the paranoia on supernatural grant.
Hey, checklist.
Checklist. Using the 23. Also looking over the body, I would say you would take your time and do a thorough check of every limb, every possibility, every supernatural connection that you have. Marin has been dead for days, and he started to his body started to becoming towards the state when he is so stale, and he is in that postmortem
Rigor mortis.
rigor mortem. But as you look it through, he's not a demon, he's not a hag, he's not a changeling, he is not a ghost. And what you think, you had a contact with the spirit, so he's probably not a lingering spirit somewhere. Vidal, you find actually a piece of a person that has removed something on the lower back, like the neck of the individual. He does not have a sphere, a ball inside of his neck, but it looks like it has probably been there, and it has been surgically been removed.
His neck ball is removed.
Oh, of course
What?
it is.
But that's good, no?
And he has a tramp stamp, but he has not a blood sigil. It is actually a real tattoo of a tramp stamp.
It's a butterfly.
No,
Does it say mom?
No, it is written in Elvish, which it stands "Stay true."
Sitra voina.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly that.
Well, at least it's not. Is it correctly? So it's not like go deep or anything like that.
yeah, it's just
Enter
actually
me.
correctly spelled because it's not like he can read on his own back.
Well, you people that can Vendrahil or Elvish, it is exactly.
Yeah, it's correct.
It is done properly.
You should totally ask him about that at some point.
Beautiful.
So I guess he's. Well, is the orb with his equipment then? We were supposed to get everything he had, no?
Yeah, if the collector removed it, unless someone else removed it. Oh god, maybe the drow removed it or whatever, who found him.
Probably the one who
Found
stitched him up.
Maybe.
I don't want to be disrespectful, but I kind of want to pat him down. But maybe you want to do it.
Searching for orb.
No, just to be also that you got belongings of him. Like he is clothed in this very nicely grayish type of like gown over him. He does not have anything in his. He does only have his. You got his equipment. He has his armor. He has his backpack with all of his stuff. But the peculiar thing is that all of the things that you know about Marin is that he is a shady motherfucker, and he usually has a lot of like spare coin, an extra dagger somewhere. It's almost like they have just taken away all the shady stuff. He does not even have lockpicks on him. It is just generic adventurer kit that you get like. You get like some rations, you have like 1 pouch of gold with some gold in it, utensils, 1 or 2 or 3 torches. It is just, somebody has just taken away all the shady stuff from Marin and just give him the like, here, have generic adventure kit.
Any luck?
I was in prison before, so maybe they took stuff there too. I don't fucking know.
Well, it's kind of like he doesn't have any of his stuff on him, but I don't know if he got stuff. I didn't really check him over between the times we met him in the prison. So he might just be broke and not afford stuff, but it seems very unlikely that he doesn't even have lockpicks or money. No? Sounds kind of weird. Either way, it's stuff, I guess.
Well, I guess we have disrespected his body in all the ways we could possibly think of.
Oh, there are more ways, but let's not go to those.
What? You
I'll
want to give him a new tattoo?
That's where you went. Yes.
What were you thinking?
You wanna know, really?
I'm not sure now when you say it like that.
To be fair, how much skin can you take from a person without them feeling like severe pain from it when they wake up? Just to have a taste of a person when they can't consent.
I will say this as my old profession as a medical worker. It depends on the person.
So, old Freyed
Not
Marin.
gonna miss a pinky.
You woke up like this!
Is there anything else you want to do with him before you start the ritual?
No. She's gonna sit there and be like contemplating this for a little moment, looking at real like.
So negative.
Fine. And then she's gonna take the diamond. Okay, I'm going now. I'm doing this. It's gonna be a hassle.
Remember, as soon as you say you start the ritual, if you are interrupted, the spell will fade away and the diamond will be consumed, regardless.
Yes. Okay. She's gonna start.
No shug nitish, no kri aluk, no shi aluk. And then she's gonna continue that for a while.
The diamond glows in this sickly green color as soon as she starts to mumble these words, and as soon as the first phrase she's done with it and start to repeat it, it melts down and goes into Marin's body. And then these symbols starts to glow from the necromancy book, and Blinky's veins also start to glow as she kneels down and proceeds with the ritual. 1 hour will take before Blinky is done. Do you others want to do something else, or do you just want to guard or do anything in the room while Blinky is doing her ritual?
What were I
Want to
doing
do
last time?
things?
You were. I think you were just following, and you.
With a ginormous tablecloth
Yes.
filled with food,
Yeah,
leaving
right.
a grease trail as you walk.
And also, I should remind you too, Pad, that after the meeting with the collector more or less told you that, and also Mr. Leonard sends his regards.
Yeah, right.
But you are with the room with the others with this large bag of tablecloth of food.
I guess we should guard the door.
I can do that.
Blorkk drops the tablecloth into the the sound as the grease and the sausages and everything is moiled together, and places himself close by to the door.
That is interesting. I'm gonna go into my bag. Start digging through. I am looking to see if I can find the 2 broken off fingers that I had of the scepter.
As you are looking through it, taking some time looking through it and very thoroughly, you don't find any of the fingers.
A question about that unlimited bag.
Yeah.
If you want to pick up something, do you have to search the entire thing?
No,
Or do you
you
just
think of the
it?
item you want.
Yeah, okay.
That's why it's so important that you remember what you have in the bag. Otherwise, it will be lost.
What's it called?
Bag
of holding.
Bag of holding.
Yeah, right.
But there are no fingers remaining from the scepter left inside of the bag.
Can cross off those then. Well,
This house was abandoned, right? It's
Yeah.
destroyed. It's quite... Much
Well,
of the
it's-
houses down here is destroyed right now, right?
Yeah, well, more or less, yes. But this house has been left for... I mean, I would say because you're a druid and you recognize you like wood materials. It is... This house has actually been abandoned for quite some time.
Is there a lot of plants down here?
Yeah, sure. There are some specialized plants that are like, you know, because it's underground and they are like these things that only need a small amount of like light that actually could work. Most of these plants in the lower part of Kyril and otherwise, they're like having this own like bioluminescence to themselves to just give themselves the power that they need.
Okay.
Are you searching for anything in particular?
I'm just thinking if I can do a thing without creating too much vegetation. And within the
you
hour...
make a tiny forest.
Yes. No, but I think I need to spend 8 hours to do something. That is good.
That's a lot of time.
Yes. Just sitting outside and waiting.
Outside of the room, or
Yeah, the room. Guarding.
guarding? Okay.
Yeah.
So you go outside of the room in the hallway, right?
Yeah.
And Blorkk stays in the room with Blinky, I think.
Yep. Guarding
really?
the door.
And while you are rummaging through your stuff, don't finding what you find, do you see that Videl goes out of the door frame and goes into the hallway?
Well, at least I... Oh gods. Guess I would. I'm gonna pick up a tiny bell from my bag of holding.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna move it from my bag of holding to my shoulder bag.
All right.
And gods. There are so many things that I could do. I don't know where to start. I mean, Blink is busy, so that went away.
Blink is doing like concentration, trying to concentrate as much as she can. Because she knows
With
anything
the sound
that...
of
the sound
greasy tablecloth and bells.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
she's
it's
used
one
to
tiny little
sounds.
bell.
Sounds is not something that's gonna disrupt her. I even have advantage on concentration with rituals, so she is so zoned in. You could probably do vacuum cleaning around her. She would be like, yes.
Focus.
Lift her up.
Perfect. Well, in that case, I am going to slap my hands together and open a tiny rift, and I'm gonna cast scrying.
Okay. What are you scrying?
I'm scrying on my mom.
Let's just check one. Just one moment.
No stress for me.
I'm just double checking a thing here. Okay. As you try to open up the rift opens up but immediately closes again. You feel that the target that you have chosen cannot be targeted.
So, course I did that because wouldn't she be okay? Fine. Go around. Cost sending instead.
Okay. Who are you sending to?
Sarem. My dad.
Okay.
Hello. Why didn't you tell me about Sarmoa? How's the mission? I guess. Yeah, that's it.
A moment passes, and a reply. What about Sarmoa? And the mission? I'm working on it.
Oh, this is awkward. Cost sending again. Are you terribly busy? Would like to meet somewhere. I could come to you, perhaps. Things are strange.
Is that the message? Send it, and he quickly replies, I'm sorry. No, we cannot meet. I'm in a situation I could easily die. So no. Contact you when I'm done.
Just gonna like Blorkk is gonna see how I'm starting to like pace around in the room. I'm probably like making laps around the fucking grease bag.
I am used to weird shit.
Okay.
Blorkk, you also notice that she starts to get so frustrated that she doesn't realize she is stepping in the grease, and the grease is your
Oh god.
grease footsteps around the bag, moves away a little bit into a room with the grease following her, and then goes back and rotating around the bag.
Oh yeah, totally that. I'm gonna pace out of the room.
As you pace out of the room, Videl, as you are, I assume that you are just walking around in the hallway and just looking around a little
I'm
bit.
just sitting outside the door.
Oh, you're sitting outside?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just sitting.
As you're sitting outside, you see that Rill walks out, and you hear this. She walks out with this grease thing under her feet, moving into the hallway.
Pardon me, I need some air.
Oh, you seem tense.
Do I? I'm fine.
What's going on?
What is not going on?
Who did you contact?
My father.
Again?
Yeah. He told me he might die, so he couldn't talk. I'm just gonna...
You think he's fighting another dragon?
I don't know. He didn't have the courtesy to inform me. He just left me with this ginormous information without even telling me anything at all of significance. But you know, like, oh, I am here in case I would need help, or you know, yeah, I'm.
Well, if you would have told him, if he would have told you where he was, you would go there and probably die.
At least it would help me to feel a bit calmer. Right now, I just know that he's somewhere, maybe dying. Thanks. I would have preferred if he didn't tell me that at all. What am I supposed to do with this information?
I don't know.
Right? It's like...
Sit down.
And do what?
Breathe.
How is that gonna help? My mother is gone, probably in the mirror realm, playing with a demon, convincing changelings to take over Galgoreth, because that's fun. My dad clearly has no idea that I killed my sister. That's also great, and he's apparently dying. You know,
Did you say he
this
was
is just...
dying? I thought you said he might be killed.
Yeah, but you know,
Potato, potato.
And he's not dying.
no, he just might die because of the current situation he's in.
I'm a bit. I want to see.
Just you guys should scry on him.
No. What if he lied?
That is a horrible lie, an extremely evil and vicious lie. It's vicious enough to tell it if it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's even worse if it's a lie.
Yeah. I'm gonna pat the floor. Down.
And do what?
Breathe.
I am breathing.
Call that breathing.
Short, rapid breaths, but yes, I am taking air into my lungs and I am pushing it out again.
Down.
And do what?
Breathe.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit down.
I don't have time to breathe.
She sits down in front of you and start to...
I'm gonna grab her hand and I'm gonna put it on my chest and I'm gonna breathe slowly. And I'm gonna do like this meditation that I usually do. Try and follow me.
Uh-huh.
Out.
She tries to follow. You can see that her eyes is... Actually, do an insight check. I would say advantage because you're just looking.
Does he need to, like,
Yeah. Oh, advantage.
Oh yeah, Vidal needs to do
Oh,
that.
natural 20.
fucking Christ.
Wow.
With a 20.
Well,
He knows her enough now.
Now you know that she when she says she's fine, she's not fine at all. You see past her, you see right into her soul. You see through her lies, her deception of herself. You see...
What lies? There's no lies right now. It's just pure panic.
It's, yeah, you can just see a pure, panicked individual that is just losing control. Breathe.
Ma'am. Do you see it? And then what? What's step 2?
Her eyes is flickering around to the... You see, her eyes is really like locked on you for a short amount of time, and then just like almost like she's thinking rapidly through millions of thoughts what she is supposed to do or supposed to can do. You can see the panic is coursing through the body like in a very rapid...
Need to have a step 2.
I think like I need someone to write down step 2 to 30 for me. Maybe could help. Yeah.
Let's get through step 1 first.
Ooh. I am breathing. And we go to step 2 now.
No. Took me 5 years to get to step 2.
What?
Breathe. And I'm gonna do druid craft, and I'm gonna I'm gonna make a smell. But not a weird smell. Something that oh yeah.
You don't need the druid craft for that.
Yeah. I wanna do like smell of a morning grass, like
Mm.
yeah, like forest in the morning.
All around you, Rill. You smell like you are inside of a glade. New grass. It's almost like you can almost hear the birds chippering down in the distance, and almost like you feel the sunlight inside of inside of this glade, and you realize that it is Videl that is using some sort of like nature spell.
You're trying to trick me.
Trying to soothe you.
I am calm.
Sure. You as calm as I am a goblin.
I mean, if we shave you, you kind of get closer to it. It's a really far stretch, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying. It might be a bit.
But
Tiny bit.
I'm taller.
Not calm. Yeah, that too, but... And once I'm calm, what's step 2?
Ask me again in 5 years.
Exactly. When you get through step 1.
This is gonna be one long hour.
All right.
Yeah.
I want, in order for, because this is a new situation then, Rill, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I give her guidance as well?
Yes, you may.
Yes, I'm gonna give her guidance.
This will be the exercise to see if you will actually calm down.
Yeah. You can add a D4 to your roll.
Wait.
20.
No, that's the let's see, guidance, D4. It's a
This fucking cough. So 23.
23.
After, it's almost like Rill that maybe it comes to your training in the past. After you have come through the panic state of like the 5 minutes of like, getting through it, stage one, and just go, and then you started to succumb to the reality that Videl is trying to get you to calm down. Then you start to listen what he says and start almost like to start to meditate with him. After 20, 30 minutes passes, you actually manage to calm down the breath. Maybe not the thoughts entirely, but you manage to control your body to not like hyperventilate and started to see things more constructive. That Videl is actually pulling you down. And
Yeah,
Videl,
that's the only thing that I can see constructed in anything that's happening. So,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah. And you start to... Videl, you start to see that Rill's breathing is actually more and more going away from this panic state into more of a following you along. And you can see for a short periods of time also closing the eyes for a short, but then up with the eyes a little bit more again. And but it goes, I would say 25 minutes will go.
Just gonna encourage her. See if I can get her to sit the rest of the hour until Blink is done. I mean,
So now,
Are there any pieces of wood lying around?
yes, there are. There are pieces of like the floorboard. There are pieces of the roof that is falling down. So you can, if you want to do something with it, Blorkk.
Yes, I want to take a piece and start carving? I don't know the reasoning.
Whittling.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to make a fire.
No.
The only thing that will lose Blink is
want
considered
hot
it's a
sausage.
fire.
Well, considering all the grease, yes.
All right. As you are whittling away in one of the floorboards, Rill, do you want to stay in the meditative state with Vidal until the hour has gone?
I'm gonna try.
Okay. I will say, because of that high roll, you are going to maintain for the rest of the hour. It's such a high roll that you have come down in your mental state that it does not really require you to roll another one. Blorkk, as you are whittling away, you can see that Vidal and Rill is sitting outside in the hallway. Rill firstly holds her hand on Vidal's chest for like 20 minutes, then go back to herself, and then they're sitting there breathing together.
That is nice.
And as you are whittling away, you manage to do. What did you want to whittle?
Kind of a plaque with a dragon picture on it.
Okay. As you are whittling away, as it has almost gone through an hour, you have done a very, very nice piece. And, I mean, the wood is not the best wood you have ever whittled with, but it is close enough what you want to do with the whittling skills that you have, which is quite good, actually. But as making a long story short, making so that Vidal and Rill and everybody gets out of whatever they are doing. Also, you will get a short rest, not Blinky, because Blinky is doing ritualistic stuff, but all of you others get a short rest. But you are all taken away from the short rest as Blinky, you have returned from your trance and you are finally done with the ritual. As you're saying the last words, as you're slamming the book together and shouting the last words of the ritual, passes into a Marin. And after a short amount of time, Marin will rise up, gasping out for air as his gaunt physique goes outward and more becomes normal looking. His eyes are not milky and white, they are just returning to their normal state. The veins goes back further into the pieces of muscles and fat within his body as he looks up and stares into your eyes, Blinky.
I imagine they're still glowing and green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they are slowly
Subsiding.
subsiding.
She's gonna shake her head a little bit like, oh. Hi.
He looks almost like he's in shock.
Lie still.
She's gonna take out her pillow, the illusion pillow, and put it underneath his head.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
He lies down and looks up and go, what the fuck just happened?
Do you want the truth? Or do you
No.
want to relax a little bit?
No, I don't want to. I don't. He lies there for just a couple of seconds and then tries to stand up as he reaches out for his back and lies down.
Yeah, you're gonna be a little bit sore, probably. And weak for a few days. Don't remember how long.
Where the fuck am I?
Well, I think it's the Western Block. Third burned house on the right. In Kyril.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask where the fuck.
Yeah, in Kyril. It's one of the houses we dumped a body once. It burned. I think it might be in there where we buried someone.
Oh,
Or it's the
nice.
other house. I think it's the other house if
Oh,
you're lucky.
It looks up and sees Blorkk in the corner still whittling away.
Yeah, he's. My friends are here.
He looks over to you, Blink, and go, how the fuck did you...
Get you back?
Yeah.
Oh. Illegal magic.
Of course.
Yeah. Naturally, right? Or unnaturally.
Alright.
I guess your life is technically worth like 500 gold if you look at it that way.
Ooh. That's the most network I ever felt in my body.
Well, now it's there.
It tries to lean up again and sits up and go, thank you, Blinky.
It's okay. Do you
No.
want some food?
No. I feel like I'm going to puke up dust.
Do you want water? It's good to eat
Yeah.
and drink. Okay.
Yeah, water would be nice.
Checking through, do I even have water on me? That is not something else.
Grease.
I can
Grease.
double check actually. Do you have
Like, oh, no.
normal water?
I would say that you have water.
Yeah, I'm just because I have mixed out a lot of my stuff, so I'm gonna actually check.
Blorkk,
Yes.
you have water?
Yes.
Can I have some?
I go to
Mine is
my
just
water skin.
filled with
Mhm.
nasty stuff. Thank you.
He takes it and starts to
Wipe it.
He starts to gobble like half of it. And it's a big pouch because from a Goliath perspective. He drinks it and he almost like coughs out the last piece of water into the ground, and a lot of like dust and particles comes out of his mouth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
At least you weren't buried, so you know you're not gonna cough up nasty
No.
things.
I don't remember anything.
You don't?
Really. No.
Huh. What's the last thing you remember? You remember me?
Yeah.
Huh?
I remember our last encounter
In Cairo?
in Cairo.
What did-
Yes.
What is our last encounter according to you?
Remember a house and we were running through a tunnel.
Oh, well, that makes sense then, yeah.
Most of the other things I don't remember at all.
Yes. You had like a thing in your neck. The other hollows had it too. And it kind of takes your memories. It was probably put there by Mickey.
Well, I'm not surprised about that, though.
Yeah.
Can you get me up?
I'll
Can you help me too, big guy?
Yes.
As you grab Marin by his other arm and you lift him up and he stands up.
Is there some kind of?
Shit.
Do I have something? Let's see.
Is it only you two?
No, my other two friends are here somewhere.
They're
I-
sitting outside just
Ah,
thing.
wonderful. And nobody's done anything in the hour they're still here.
Yes, they just sit on the floor.
Ha! I think that is actually a record.
Yes. They
1
don't
hour.
even talk.
So,
Pretty lady. You
I don't-
talk a lot.
I don't, and he stretches out his hand and try to take your hand, Blinky.
I'll let him.
He takes your hand and look. I can never repay what you did.
Well, I'm not sure how you died. You died in some kind of weird accident that might have been caused by me, so we're even.
He smile and go, I don't think it would be you.
You never know.
Is his soul still in there, or is he just
Oh, he's alive. He's not like me. He's alive.
Okay.
You should be.
Oh, yes, yes, I am alive. He just slaps your hand away. All
Good.
right. Now, if you won't mind, I don't know really where we're heading or why you put me back, Blinky, but
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
why you should sit down and just... Videl! Enril!
How long were you dead?
I don't know.
Several days.
Several days?
Do we hear Blinky shout?
Oh, yeah. She shouts as you fling open from your meditative state, both of you.
Unless Rill has entered whatever it's called.
Limbo.
No, well, not limbo, but yeah, the meditative state.
I killed her.
Nirvana.
I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna do a medicine check on him. First thing.
Do you
What?
stay put, Rill, or do you follow?
Yes, no, I stay put.
Okay.
27.
With a 27, looking through him thoroughly, he seemed to have been healed successfully, and you believe that the necromancy spell that Blink had done have something to do with it. So it has been a very successful spell casting.
Well, you're not dead.
Yay.
No, I'm not dead. And he looks down at you.
Are you happy about that?
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
good! Just checking. Not everybody...
Finally, I can have my caviar. And he starts to walk to the door frame.
Where are you
Tiny
going?
lady.
Yeah.
I want to get the fuck out of this murder house.
Yeah, but where are you going?
I don't know.
What happens if the body is very rotten?
You have to fix it first.
But
Yeah.
if he has been dead for many days, shouldn't he be kind of rotting?
Well, it was preserved very well by the collector, I assume, so...
The collector.
Yeah, he
The
had
what?
your body, yeah.
He turns around. You stole me from the collector?
You think I'm insane? No.
Yes.
No, we just had to give away something really fucking expensive and probably world-ending in order to trade you. Which we did.
What? He looks over you. I'm not fucking that worth. Nobody's that.
You are to me.
Holy fuck, he says. Holy fuck, he says, and he just takes his hand on the door frame.
Should we take him to Varensil?
I'm thinking of that too. I'm thinking, where the
Take him
fuck
to
do we
Varensil.
put it? I don't want you to stay here. We
It's
can't
my
have...
home.
Yeah, but the drow and I are gonna do some weird shit in like the coming week, and we can't interfere. So if you
What
get into
drow
trouble, oh, the drow are taking over the city, and they are kind of.
Huh.
Do you want a tour? The whole prison's gone. Everybody's dead.
Listen,
Hmm.
if you think that I will be better suited in somewhere else,
Yeah.
I mean, I owe that to you.
Well, the other hollows are kind of in recovery from surgery, so maybe you should be with them.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I want to recover as well. I
Good.
feel like boulders has fallen on top of me.
They have.
Oh,
Literally. Do you want to know
Yeah.
the details?
no,
or-
no.
I'm
If
sure.
you
I'm gonna
I will-
poke him where he broke his back. But
okay, he go ha. A little bit sore.
a pebble fell.
That was not a pebble, it hurt and it broke his whole spine. It was
Okay,
like big.
all right, yes. Listen, I will follow you. If you want to go, if you are going to Varensil regardless, I will follow.
It's mostly like I'm not resurrecting you to leave you here to die
No,
in like 2 days
no.
ago. This is not the first time you gotten stabbed or into trouble. No offense to you and your skills of survival, but you and the Hollows are not on your A game, as I
Well.
would put it.
Well, I will follow you regardless.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna stay here and rest for a little bit. But
Yeah,
if you're going
sit
to
down,
leave
sit
soon,
down.
so
Very good.
he sits
Yes.
down. Vidal, you realize that Rill is still sitting outside in the meditative state.
I think I broke Rill.
What?
Continue talking. I will just go to the toilet.
I'm gonna point at Rill.
What did you do with her?
Calmed her down.
Okay.
I got her to breathe.
That doesn't sound so bad.
It's good.
Didn't
Like
she
this,
breathe
like-
before?
That's my question too. Maybe changelings aren't supposed to breathe. I'm gonna walk up to her and sit, scooch a little closer. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Are you broken? As in. Mhm. What's wrong?
I don't know where to start, so I'm just gonna.
What's worse?
I don't really know. But we got your friend back.
Yeah. He doesn't remember anything of the last since we met him. Of course.
You mean the only information that could have been useful?
Yeah. Well, we knew that already, didn't we? We don't get what we need. Or want.
No. Are we going somewhere?
Probably dump him with others so he doesn't die, so at least it feels like we invested in keeping my friend alive a little longer. Not sure how old he is, as I said, so he might just stoop off in like 2 days. Who knows? It's hard to tell.
Fuck off!
How old
Yeah.
does he look like when?
In his late 40s.
So he's okay.
Which is when goblins die. So old.
Ancient.
Ancient man.
I'm not ancient, he says. I'm barely 53.
Okay, wait, we dump him and then?
I don't know, actually. Stay away from this town for a week?
Back the chrysalis.
Sure.
Sure. Sounds like a good stop, I guess. Or do you
It's
want to
good as
go
any.
somewhere, Rill?
No.
You sure? I can get you anywhere. Even if it's for small things.
We could visit my home village.
That's very random and from nowhere, but sure. Why do you suddenly want to go there?
I
thought
just
you
came
weren't
to think
allowed
about it before.
to.
Yeah, didn't they kind of banish you? Or sell you?
Yes, but that was a long time ago. They probably changed leaders 20 times now.
Huh. If you want to go there, I guess. Do you know? The problem is, I need to have like an item from the place or a teleportation place. Do you happen to know what?
I don't know.
Then no. I'm sorry. Cannot. Until we find that.
I gave you a necklace or something before, right?
Yeah. When did Blorkk pick this up? when was your last home, man? It was.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it needs
was
to be
a
picked up in the
long
last.
time.
It must be picked up in the last month or something. And I
Oh,
think that
then
ship
no.
has sailed.
Then no.
I think like nah.
You have been gone for years. I would
Yep.
say.
Hence, when the collector picked up his Goliath, I can just be like, yaha.
The guy
Well-
in the dinner said something. He said, Mr. Leonard sends his regards.
That was not the guy at the dinner. You mean the collector?
Yeah, maybe it was the collector, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, your ex-master is probably in Karai.
I would very much like to bash him, if I may.
You're not worried that he has some kind of way of making you go crazy?
No. Well, if he puts me in a dark room, maybe. I don't like darkness. But now I have the lantern.
Yeah, but when we were in Karai, the Crow Lord said that.
Do you reach for the lantern, Blorkk?
Nope.
No, the Crow Lord just said something about you being used as a weapon, and that potentially your master had some kind of way of making you lose your mind. Maybe there's the darkness, but
Mr. Leonard only thought I was stupid. And he didn't want to show me much. He just kept me in the basement.
I think that was a strategy.
yeah, they try to make you into a weapon to be used against everyone. Had we not stepped in, you would probably have been used to kill a lot of people in the attack on the city.
Hello.
Maybe. Yes.
If you close your eyes, are you scared?
No.
I imagine
would
Blorkk.
lose-
No, brings up.
Oh my god!
No.
Not until now.
It's not that bad.
No.
But if you were
Yes,
to
we
lose
should
your
be.
vision,
I don't know. I mean, if someone makes everything go black, then I don't like it.
What if you pretend you're just closing your eyes then?
I mean, if someone were to stab your eyes out, everything would go black, you know.
I would not like that.
And then the lantern wouldn't really help, would it?
No.
Are we talking hypothetically now, or what are we doing here?
I don't know why the darkness... I mean, I need to see stuff. If I don't see anything, I become angry because I don't like to feel that weird, scared feeling.
So closing your
Why?
eyes in a dark room wouldn't work. You know.
No, because when I close my eyes, I can always open them.
So if we would
I don't know. Probably because I can't see.
Let's not give this information to any of our enemies.
Wouldn't
I
you
don't
be
think we
angry if
need
someone
to.
picked out your eyes?
Probably,
Exactly.
but I wouldn't become so angry that I start attacking those around me, I hope. I
don't-
can't speak from experience, so I can't say.
Sometimes when I get scared, I just wake up and everything is bright again. And then people tell me I have done stuff and I don't remember.
Yeah.
So, do you want to go and find him? Blorkk,
What did you say?
do you want to go and find him?
Yes? He has been very unnice to me for many years.
He's in Karai.
I actually thought he was dead.
No, he's alive. He's in Karai.
Yeah. With the Crow Lords, probably. Divas. And Real's mother.
I would love to kill him. You can see a big smile on Blorkk.
Oh god.
That wouldn't change a thing.
No.
It would feel good.
The moment is.
No, forever. What do you mean, no?
Nothing.
I think Blorkk would, actually.
Why would I not feel good
I
forever?
also think he would feel good forever. For some
He's a very bad man.
Yeah.
If you were locked in a dark little cabinet for many years, I think you would be pretty angry too.
Want to kill.
But don't we have more important stuff to do?
We have time.
Then I
We
want to
need
kill him.
Sure.
If he's guarded by people, may I kill them too?
Sure. Do as
Oh
you please.
boy!
You almost see the thing like he snaps his finger, like claps.
He wiggles his toes. Oh boy, boy.
Just kill everyone you dislike.
Would I know where Blorkk's home is?
Make a history check. You have travel 10. Maybe. You have not been there yourself.
Have
but
I been in the area, seen big...
Also, you should know it's in Thoria
Yeah.
because I have mentioned it, I think.
Yeah, that I know, but it's Thoria.
You also
big.
said it was a wandering tribe that
Yeah.
moved around.
Nomadic tribe.
I would say with a 10, you don't know what the Draga tribe actually... You know from what Blorkk have told you that the Draga clan or the Draga tribe actually is nomadic. They actually... From your experience of those who are Goliaths and those who follows their type of way, they are humans, they're dwarves and other people that are actually following their tribe. They are nomadic and they travel far. They can be, for your experience, the Draga clan could be now in the west side of Thoria, or they could be in the further top side of the mountains.
You would know because we were told at the Frosthard Bastion when you were next to us. We were also told that they were right next to the Frosthard Bastion, occupying the bridge.
Yes.
When we were there the
The
first
Draga
time. Yeah, the Draga tribe were
Yes.
there. Blorkk didn't give a fuck.
I don't remember that actually.
I know! You didn't give a fuck when we were told it. So.
Actually, I didn't remember that, but
Yeah,
now
yeah,
you
no,
telling me
no.
that, yeah, I saw.
Because whatever her name was, the cousin of Frud, she told us that they were occupying the bridge right outside the Frosthard Bastion, but that must be like more than a week ago now, or something like that. But that is the last we know, at least.
I guess Blorkk didn't hear that.
I didn't remember it too.
He
Because it was
doesn't
so long
care.
time ago.
He didn't care.
But also,
We didn't care because I think Blinky even said, "Do you want to go to the bridge and talk to your leader?" You're like, "Ow." Like, okay.
but from your experience with 10, you know that Goliaths and their tribes, they wander very fast because they are athletic and they have when they are determined to go to a place, they will not stop like until they drop. their nomadic lifestyle is very harsh. That's why not so many other people and species are actually following the Goliath clans, but those who do, they're actually like the fittest of the fittest.
And I don't know if you know this, but the Draga tribe is pretty. I lost the word.
Loyal?
Inbred.
Yeah.
And they often fight about leadership.
Yeah. But they are. I would say that Videl has actually heard a little bit about, because the Draga clan is a clan that worship the spirit of anger, like the wolf. They actually wanders a lot because they need to hunt stuff. They need to kill stuff.
It would be
So they
kind of
could be
hard
actually-
to find them.
It could be, but they are usually wandering towards where there is prey or big things to kill, or so they could still be in that vicinity where you heard them for a week ago, or they could just be kilometers away from that place in either direction.
You were also told that your chieftain was killed and replaced by a new chieftain when we were there.
Yep.
But since then, they might have killed that chieftain as well.
Yeah.
But at least your chieftain is dead or replaced by someone.
Yep.
The way of the Goliaths are very harsh.
Yes.
But that is what you know about the 10. So
Yeah.
you don't really know much about the Draga clan, but they could be still there, but the likelihood of them being there is very small because they are known to travel a lot. Like all Goliath clans often doesn't stay like in one place for like over a week. They just continuing.
What do you want to do if we go there, Dunreal? About Divas and the Crow Lords? The Mother? You don't have to go. We don't have to go there right now if it's too soon.
It's not too soon. It's been a whole of, I think, 2 days.
Yeah, it's a lot longer than we usually get, huh? No,
And
but too
we got
soon
a rest.
to you. We got a rest, do
Why?
we?
Yeah, between all the
Oh, you meant
things that happen.
Oh, we got a rest. I thought you meant we need to rest now. I'm like, what? No, I feel fine. Considering all the loveliness. At least one is back from the 50 plus people I killed.
As you hear from the room in the other room, Hussa! As you, Marin says, Hussa!
Yeah. So indeed.
so what are we? Town skipping? First we're placing your friend, and then we're going and finding someone that Blorkk can smash? Is that the plan?
I feel like maybe we should have more plan than that, because if we go to Karai, we're gonna have to. We're going to have some kind of interaction with the Crow Lords, aren't we? And the Mist
Well,
Wanderers.
obviously, we stick out like a sore thumb.
Exactly. So what do we
why
do with
go?
them?
Yeah, why go? I go now.
Do we have to go there?
That's where
You
he
said
is.
you wanted to go and find Leonard.
Yes, but not if everyone gets into trouble.
Well, that will happen regardless. You don't just go and kill a man, especially a noble man,
And
without
don't
getting
get
into trouble.
You know it's illegal to kill someone, right?
Yes, but We could go somewhere else if you don't want to go there.
Let me start to explain the logistics about it. Plus, he probably has family, friends. They might come after us as well. There's like, you don't... Even assholes usually have someone that cares about them. So you usually get someone to come after you.
Yeah. Even assholes. Pardon my language.
No, I think your language is fine.
Thank you. I don't mind. I can go wherever.
Or, you know, we don't have any hurry. Maybe we should go somewhere fun and just think about nothing.
I really don't think that would work for me.
Maybe you should try something new. Or is there something else?
No, it's more like... How to phrase it? The absolute last thing I want is peace and quiet.
Ah, you want a distraction.
Yeah.
What type of distraction?
Killing Leonard.
Yes, of course, Blorkk. It's my favorite pastime to kill people I've never met. It's the best thing I know. Just walk up to a person I've never met and be like, hello, we're here to slay you.
We brought the killer.
But he's a very bad man.
There's a lot of bad people.
But come again, you didn't want to kill the hag, and now she's gone.
See? Like, for better or worse, I don't really want to kill Mickey either. As fucked up as that sounds, I just want him to be out of my life.
Why don't you want to kill bad people?
Because it doesn't make me feel good.
Why?
Makes me feel like I'm just the same as them.
I'm more like, how am I the one to choose who's bad or not?
If they do bad things to you, they are bad.
Okay? So if someone cut in front of you in a line, you have the right to kill them because they're a bad person?
No, that's maybe... No.
So who decides when someone is bad enough for you to kill them?
What level
Is
do
that
they
on-
have to
is-
cross?
Yeah, is that like individually up to each and every person? Are we just gonna go around and kill everyone? Like, oh no, I went to the hairdresser and I hate what they did with my hair, so now I'm gonna go back and kill them.
Sometimes it's enough by just punching them a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you think, Marin? Who do you think? Where's the limit of death?
Oh shit! Am I part of this conversation?
Well, you constantly cut in.
Oh well, I'm sorry. I have a. Who do I?
When
You
does
know-
someone deserve death, according to you? Having been with the Hollows in so many years.
I mean, I do agree with your big friend. If they are a bad person doing bad things, like killing children and forcing people into slavery and stealing candy from the makers of like temple. That is some punishable by death things, but I don't know.
So if an urchin steals candy because they're starving, you can kill them.
Oh no, of course not. I
But
mean,
you just said stealing candy.
no,
From a
yeah.
temple.
Yeah,
From
but
a-
still, if an urchin steals candy from a temple because they're starving, I then have the right to kill them.
Now
I
we
mean-
sound like Garbod, kind of when
Listen.
you can. Yeah. Mhm.
Listen, I am the.
Marin, do you deserve death?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, I just wanted to clarify that you're on that spectrum.
Oh yeah. I've done some bad stuff. I am
Steal candy.
looking at Blorkk and you're like, But I'm a better person now, looking at Blorkk.
He is refreshed, newly resurrected.
If
Can't
I
fault his
feel
past.
that someone is bad enough to die, I will kill them.
Ah,
I will, let's say, there's something called personal judgment for some things, but that's why we have, the system. We have people in charge. We were gifted by these laws from the great above. I don't know. I'm not a believer in the gods themselves, but
nor lost.
no, exactly. But there are people that are actually doing laws, and I think some laws are good, but most of the laws
You
are
mean the kind
beneficial
of
of
law
people.
that prevents people from randomly walking around and killing each other because they simply don't like each other?
Yeah, well, the law seems to be
Is that a bad law?
No, but there are bad laws too. There are laws that are
Yes,
encouraging
but we're
people to be capitalist.
specifically talking about a law that prevents people to go around and kill each other because they think that they are bad.
Yeah. No, there are laws actually, but there's a lot of investigation, and it takes a long time. But
If a person is bad, shouldn't that person then be prosecuted by the law, have a trial, and then perhaps get executed if the trial goes in that direction?
yeah, absolutely, I totally agree. But
Because
there's
otherwise, who?
I know how to calm you down, pretty lady. We can
you?
just capture Leonard and then put him before the law. But I will need to bash him a bit.
I was just gonna ask about that.
So,
I would feel a bit better if we at least didn't just upright.
Marin is I'm just gonna end my thing here a little bit before I continue on.
I am
You
so
see-
confused because I asked just a moment ago if I could kill him and you all said yes.
She's in a bad state right now. She would say yes to anything.
I'm just gonna say one thing, and I'm just gonna leave this conversation.
Well, you're staying
Lady?
here.
Yeah, I'm just leaving the conversation. You, pretty lady, I don't remember your name. I'm sorry. You seem to be living a life where laws are followed. Me and Blinky, we have not had that luxury at all. People kill people. They break the law, or they make their own laws. And I don't-
live a life where laws have been followed.
I don't know. You seem kind of
I
fancy.
killed my own sister in cold blood because my mother told me to do so. I've killed a lot of people because my mother told me to do so.
Well-
And I regret each and every one of them, and they're kind of weighing down on my conscience.
I look
He
at
looks-
Blorkk. So should we kill Pretty Lady because she done bad stuff?
True.
Marin looks over, posts a finger, and go, I don't think that is a time to bring up that here. Listen,
part?
He has a point.
Pretty
Yeah, I
lady has
suppose.
not done anything bad.
I
to me.
sympathize with you.
Okay,
I
so
sympathize with you. Listen, some of the kills I have done in my life have never been pretty. Some of them have just been necessary. But some of them I do regret to this day. I didn't know you killed family. For that, you have my sympathies.
I regret killing the dragon. That was a dumb thing to do.
He looks over. You killed a dragon?
Kind of.
Sort of.
Wow, that's impressive, I have to say.
I know. But it was stupid.
Regardless, some things are just above the law, and some people are so incredibly bad that they should not be judged. They are just horrible people that should be killed. Their actions are so foul that most people will see there.
Blorkk looks really sad now.
so
But it's not my place. I put in my perspective to it. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just gonna wait here in the corner until we're going to leave. I am just gonna stay here, cough off a little bit of dust that I have in my lungs. I've been dead for days.
Can you just clarify one thing, since you remember stuff before?
Yeah.
What the fuck was I supposed to get the crown for Siren?
What?
Oh, fuck's sake. Never mind.
He's gonna. I'm just gonna go sit here and think
Yeah.
about morality and people getting killed, and he just moves away.
Like I said, why do we even bother trying to get answers?
So, Blorkk, if you would kill Leon, and he has a kid, think
But what if Leonard was right? What if I am stupid? Then it maybe
That's
wasn't
also
so bad.
was the only thing he said to me that you were stupid.
And he had guards beat me and stuff.
Oh yeah, that.
It's awfully harsh for just.
Like, he's an asshole, that we can clarify, but is he an asshole enough to the level that he needs to die and us?
You see
potentially-
all these scars on my body.
Yes.
Most of them is from Leonard.
Oh yeah,
Not
he
from
wanted them all to into a weapon that he could unleash on my city, so you could help and aid when the Inquisition of Magi invaded.
What if he has another weapon now?
Plausible. Or
Very
maybe he just
possible.
wants his old weapon back. Who knows? Since everyone keeps telling us that, he's
So,
around.
it sounds like we want to find him and maybe get answers to these things you were wondering then.
I need to ask you guys a really important question, and you have to answer truthfully.
As Blorkk jumps closer.
Link
Do
looks
you
a little
think-
hesitant now.
Do you think I am stupid?
And the serious in his eyes, like he's really asking, like.
Define
supposed to answer in
stupid.
You asshole!
Who do you want to answer first, or are we supposed to answer as a collective?
3, 2, 1. Or
Tiny lady,
yes.
pretty lady.
Yeah?
No.
Is that the order?
I didn't know either. What was it?
Tiny lady, do you think I'm stupid?
Can we
Order.
define the word stupid in a sentence?
I can define you here, Martin.
By all means.
Does it really matter, Blorkk?
Yes,
Why?
because if I'm stupid, then I don't know if I have the right to kill Leonard.
Marin
Let me phrase it
a
like this,
person that
Blorkk.
is stupid. It's a person that having and they lack great intelligence and or common sense. I'm going back to my corner.
Yeah, bye-bye. Blorkk.
I don't think you lack intelligence. I think you sometimes lack common sense, but I think it's mostly due to your fact that you can't remember past what a goldfish, as they say, can. So I think you're like a child. A big child with strong muscles.
I would say the correct way to phrase this is that being what you call stupid is not a faulty, as in like, if someone is stupid, that doesn't justify anyone to beat them
No.
regardless. So
No.
it's not important in the.
I mean, Vidal is kind of stupid sometimes. I'm kind of stupid sometimes. Real is also stupid sometimes.
Often.
So I am not stupid.
You are, but all of us are. In our own ways.
Depends on who you compare it to.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a scale. of
Can't you
things,
just
no?
say yes or no?
Like if Isaac were here, he would probably take out his degree and clarify that all of us are below him in intelligence, so...
Blorkk stomps in the floor.
Say yes or no!
Yes.
Some wooden planks are broken beneath Blork's feet.
Yeah.
Gully där.
I'm thinking.
Din, 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 din,
Because I don't care about it, so I don't think it like.
Yes or no?
Oh, I don't think you're stupid.
Okay. And Blorkk goes into his corner and sits down.
Now we make it sad.
Did we? I can't tell.
Does it look sad? Does it look sad?
Does Blorkk look sad?
He looks kind of neutral, I think.
See it in his muscles. They are crying.
Will he remember in 5 minutes?
His pecs are crying.
He looks to be deep in thought.
Mhm.
Oh god, then he is sad. He's in pain. Oh, oh.
We made him think. No.
No!
So what are we doing?
I don't know.
Why don't you wanna infect the chrysalis?
I have no
Over.
problem infecting the chrysalis.
You
We
said
can go there.
sure.
Yeah.
I don't care where we're going, actually.
We can go and do that. Good boy needs to go where he needs to go. Oh, this is my friend. Alright.
Mari is gonna. I no. Just gonna.
It comes from below. It infected all of us and made all of us pissed off and angry.
You know,
It was probably inside you too. Probably coughed
The
it
more-
up.
I don't know the better. Blink.
Yeah,
You know the job.
I know.
I mean, if it wouldn't be any like problem with you guys, I feel like
No,
I would-
no.
No, you're
You
staying.
just stay there. Be
Uh-huh.
quiet.
You're gonna
Put
take
your
it to
hands
Mars
over
and-
your ears if you don't want to hear.
So what? Chrysalis? Leonard?
Well, at least we're going to Varensil, I would think. It's the probably best place. Unless you want to
Yeah.
fucking spoon siren in a tree. Marin?
Told
What?
him to be quiet.
Yeah.
Do you want to spoon the cat in a tree?
No.
Okay, Varensil it is.
I want to go to a pub and get drunk.
Oh, you can hang with me son. He's a nice cat.
All right.
Oh,
Yes,
Perfect.
Is it the depressed as they come?
yeah. Even more now. Both of you died and I resurrected you both. You have so much to talk about. Perfect.
They're basically
Yeah.
brothers.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Congratulations, you
And
are a
I'm-
soulmate.
My lovely sons, yes.
Yeah.
Could we go there kind of like very soon?
Fine,
or-
yes. We can go there and discuss at the pub.
Sure.
Are we done here then? So we don't leave and have to come back.
What are we supposed to do here?
I don't know, find my fucking brother
We
and see
already
if
had
he's
dinner
alive,
and
but
left stuff, so you know.
I don't know about Grip Hook. I don't know what to do with him. He's gonna
All
be
right.
fine.
Yeah. Do you want to go and find Grip? That's fine.
I don't fucking know. He doesn't. I'm dead to him. So
Maybe give him time.
yeah, I think I'll give him time. I'll leave him to simmer.
Marin reaches up from his corner and wobbles towards you and go like, "All right, I am ready."
Good. Okay. Let's see then. We have. Do we have more than one teleportation circle? I don't remember. Let's see.
In Barensil,
Yeah, we have one
We have
at
one.
least. Yeah, we
Yeah.
have one.
you have
One at the circle
one.
places. Yeah.
Well then,
I'm gonna take the time to do that spell because I don't want to do an instant teleport in case we need that one. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna do normal teleport, which takes 10 minutes.
I would say 10 minutes will walk by quite fast as the spell is being cast and the circle of teleportation circle is activated, and most of you jump in. You arrive into the circle of the broken circle place in Varensil, normal day in Barensil as you follow Marin to
I'm
place?
gonna escort him all the
Okay.
way
Yes.
there, and we're gonna sit at the pub probably and
Don't
I don't
want to
know.
get him killed by leaving.
I will say like you lead him and go like and you arrive at the pub where you definitely find a very drunk Misan sitting and drinking, and he like Mario stands in the opening and go like, yes, your finest whiskey, my lord. And he was walking.
Misan,
Yeah. He looks over and he's like shit-faced. Oh, it's you!
yes,
What
it's
the
us.
fuck are you doing here?
I have a friend that is a friend of mine, so a friend of Frigg's. Will
Leans
you?
forward and go like, my name is Marin. Nice to meet you. Oh, Misan, you like whiskey? Oh, the best drink there is. Well, looky here, I got a new buddy bud.
Wonderful.
So yeah, they're already making friends.
That's perfect. And Marin, you stay in this town.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, you better. It's a promise. You promise me.
And
Mhm.
thank you.
You're welcome.
No, I mean it. This is not one of those like, thank you and the holo thingy. No, I mean, sincerely, thank you.
Can I have a piece of your hair?
He looks over and Misan goes like, you want my hair too?
Are you offering?
No. Continue
Then
drinking.
no.
I'm gonna
Marin's
go
go.
to the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
Yes, I was about to. Let's say he will give you a piece of hair. And with that, let's take a short. Well, Done is not here, so I can entertain if people just want to go because I've already go. You guys go and get some drinks and go to the toilet. I will remain here.
Have
Bye.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
entertain the crowd. He's back. Maybe
no.
you can go.
Don't hear you, Done.
In the before 4, when we
In the
did the other stuff,
Have we paused now? Or...
No, we have not
No.
paused.
Okay. Fuck.
We usually did this Swedish word thing.
What?
Yeah,
What?
so Kalle used to do, okay, like
Oh,
Gift.
learned a Swedish word.
yeah,
Ah.
gift. It's poison and it's married. Stuff like that.
Oh.
To entertain the crowd on
Okay.
yes.
What Swedish word do we have then?
No, I don't know any Swedish words.
Åker. It's a
yeah,
very
that's a good one. Yeah.
Åker is actually one of those words in Swedish that has had multiple uses. Åker can mean like to drive to something, like
You're
you
riding
are
something.
riding
towards a
something.
destination.
You can. It's more like you can ride a bike or drive your car. It's more like du åker bil. You drive your
Exactly.
car. But åker can also be like a field of like wheat field or like where you grow stuff.
Yeah,
You know, carrots,
exactly.
potatoes, or some sort of stuff.
Exactly, where you cultivate the vegetables.
I'm back.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Yeah, Åker is very good.
Yeah, but it depends on like åker. It can have multiple things. If you take away the R in åker, then it's åke. That is a Swedish name.
Are we teaching Swedish?
Yeah,
Yes.
åker till åkern.
Yeah, that is a Swedish. What do you call it? A tongue twister.
Tongue twister. Yeah.
Yeah.
Åker, vi
Åk-
åker och åker.
Uh-huh.
Åker.
Mm-hmm. But it's the same like the word åker is the same word as får, because får it's like receive something
Oh,
like
yeah.
you can
Får. Nej, får lamm.
får nej får lamm,
Yeah.
and that means more like there is another Swedish word for får, which is sheep, and in the tongue twister is like the sheep received a sheep. No, the sheep received a lamb.
Yeah.
So that is like the very rough and bad translation to it. But får means sheep, but it also means
To get.
receive, to get or receive something.
Exactly. Oh, we entertained crowd
Yeah.
long enough.
Are you not entertained? By Swedish logical words.
Yeah.
Let's continue. You are in the Dragon Eye pub back in Barrensill.
Okay.
Why do you want his
Adventurers,
hair?
where do you want to go? Or
Yeah,
do
I
you
want to
want
know why you want his hair.
Oh, so we can track him easier if he tries to escape.
He's crying.
That's
You
good.
know.
Do we need to sign him in?
To escort?
Yeah.
Probably.
Do we care?
It was quite expensive.
Yeah. I can go and cash him in at some point, I guess. Probably tell Olga.
I'm sure he can cash himself in. He's more part of the Hollows.
True.
He's a grown man. Just got crushed by a boulder and then, you know. It's fine.
Or more. Is he gonna remember in 1 hour that he's supposed to cash himself in?
I mean, otherwise he's eventually gonna be found by someone who's gonna be like, hey, you, and he's gonna be like, yeah, Hollow, and you know it's done.
Yeah.
I'm tired of babysitting.
Oh, aren't we all?
What just happened with music?
I don't know. The mushroom people came to visit.
Yes.
Dum 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 dum.
I'm just gonna switch music.
So we go into Akka's place then? Or the cat place, nest place?
Sure, whatever, if that's what we want to do.
I'm asking.
I think I want to get a closure on that one.
You know, that was the one thing that there wasn't really a time on, right?
Frustrated that we didn't do our part.
We don't know that.
It seemed very...
Shall we inform Akka that we're intending to infuse her lover's corpse with something?
I don't know.
Don't think that's a good idea, though.
Are you eating grease from the floor?
Mm-hmm. I'm
Scoop.
I was
You
more
don't-
thinking that we know where Leonard is right now.
What you want to do, Blorkk? Wanna visit Leonard or go infect the chrysalis? Go back to the wyvern.
I don't care.
Of course you don't care.
You get to choose. Do you wanna go meet the lizard, the hag, or do you wanna go, Leonard?
I don't care. I do what you do.
No.
Of course you do.
What? Which one of those? Don't think of us. Think of you.
I'm too stupid to make decisions.
Clearly you are.
Blick is looking over at the bar, envying the people that gets to drink on this day when she needs to be sober.
So you mean that your decision now is just because we were forced to say yes or no to a question that had a lot of more variables than a yes or no answer, you're gonna act like the child you are and just don't care about anything. Is that it?
What do you want to do?
We asked you what you wanted.
I want to kill Leonard.
See? Was that so hard?
But I also want to kill the hag.
You want to kill a lot of things. Do you have a preferred order? Like a pecking rack?
Just so you know, we might be there when you kill Leonard, but I'm not so sure I want to stand there and stab. I'm not so. I can get that he hurt you, but I feel like I don't want to. I'm not so sure I want to go and kill a lot of people just to get to a man and kill him. So
I didn't say I would help.
that's what I wanted to get to, but I don't want to sound.
I think it's best to kill Leonard first, because the hag might be too strong for me.
Might.
And I don't want to end my life leaving Leonard alive.
Is Leonard a mage caster?
I don't know.
See, if you said this before, I would say that you're not stupid. Because sometimes you do say quite clever things.
Mhm.
And this is one of them.
That's why I said he's like a child, not stupid.
But we had to say yes or no. So, do you wish for me to scry on this individual? I could try.
Yes, we need to know where he is.
I can ask Darkness as well.
Yeah, that's actually also true.
Tiny lady, could you
Yes.
teleport only me?
No.
No,
Then
not
I
really.
kill him myself and you don't have to be part of it.
No. Can't really do
Oh,
that.
look. You need to understand something here. We are a group. So your actions, regardless if we're there or not, are going to be reflected on us. It doesn't really matter if you did it. It's the same thing that elf, Thalion, that just killed someone in the streets and just, no, it's fine.
It's a group
Because
effort.
that wouldn't reflect on the group.
The group effort.
Okay.
Because when people think of us, they don't think about Blorkk, they don't think about Blinky or Videl, they think about Nope. As a group. So if you kill him, Nope, kill him.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter if you go alone or not.
Oh god.
It's more so that I want to be there, so I at least can feel like it's done in a, let's say, not hasted manner. Perhaps there's an explanation. Perhaps he was hired by someone to do this and actually isn't the villain in all of this, you know?
Perhaps he was mind controlled like everyone in our life have been.
But then we can capture him and interrogate him.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what we want to do. We want to start with that. We don't want to start with killing, because then we can't do any other step on the way.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's do that. That is my choice.
Okay. So real.
Yeah.
Are we kidnapping divas as well? Because there is no fucking way we're going to the town and you're not gonna slink off to some corner or wanting to go into questioning of the old life you have had. Don't you look away from me.
Might be a good distraction for her, though.
I'm just asking so we know where to go first. Because you want to, don't you?
Okay, we take Leonard
You can
first,
tell
and we
me.
go and grab him.
Yes, I
He can
would very
follow
much
us.
like to talk to divas.
Okay, so kidnapping 2 people at least.
No. I didn't say kidnap him. I said I wanted to talk.
Can I kidnap him?
Take him with us so he can't run away.
Can I talk to him first and then you can do the kidnapping? Is that okay?
How will we do that?
Why would we want to kidnap him if you talk to him already?
Yeah,
Why do you want to kidnap him?
so you can talk to him alone so he doesn't run away and so nobody else comes in and murders someone when you're
Where is he
talking to him.
gonna run?
No, I'm just thinking...
Sure, he's the most spineless creature I've ever met, but like...
Okay, so we make sure you get to talk to him alone and nobody disturbs you then.
Yeah.
Good.
We should also probably keep a very low profile.
Yeah.
I
Blorkk.
don't know how, because you have a hat. I've killed people that I can turn into.
If Blorkk takes my hat and I hide in something, I'm small. I can do my old disguising. And I also have my spelly thing, so it should be hard to detect what I actually am. Unless you're really fucking good at spotting stuff, which should be very impossible.
You
can't even detect magic on me right now. Try it. You can't.
You can be a hump on my back,
Yeah.
old lady. Yes.
Yeah, I can. Perfect. That could work.
Either way, we just don't want Leonard to know that we're coming, right? And
No.
I feel like he would recognize you, Blorkk.
I
Something
have
else
an-
tells me.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
What if you disguise yourselves, and then I pretend to be captured, and you can sell me to Leonard? Or pretend to sell me, and then we take him. That was pretty smart.
Yeah?
I think we've done that before.
Yeah?
It would fail if they do detect magic, though, because then they would know that at least some of us are not who we say. They would not detect Rel or me, but they would detect Videl.
I'm more
Maybe
like
another go.
But you could just be... And they would probably be... Yeah, you could just... They
You
won't
can
be...
turn into a cat. No, they will detect that too.
Like, they will only detect the type of magic he has on him, and they're not entitled to know if he's disguising himself as anyone else, and they also would think that we're more people, and really supposed to be dead anyway. It could work!
I'm just. How would we know that Leonard is there, and how would we know that he would want Blorkk back?
Yeah.
3 random people. That's more my.
Maybe we can ask Darkness if she could make sure we can find Leonard without anyone else knowing.
What if you go into his head and see what he thinks?
Need to actually meet him first.
Yeah.
It's not that easy.
I can ask Darkness. She is going to... Did I say that to you? No. Well, Darkness is kind of semi-compromised.
What?
She got paid off by the Crow Lords. So she has to tell them that we're in town if she sees us. But she would also inform us about this, and she was not happy about the bribe.
How about... we
And she
just
also told me where to find her.
try and scry on Leonard.
Yeah.
And if he's home, it's not.
We could also ask Gian if he's in town still. Maybe he has information. If he's alive.
I feel like we should just go there. I mean, I can scry first, but I feel like we should go because.
Yeah, start by scrying, and then we maybe know if we can even do that. And then we know where the location is, because we can pick multiple locations of teleportation.
Problem is that I have never seen this individual.
Me neither.
Which would make it hard for me to scry on them. Like I could try, but it would make me it would make it a lot harder.
They will gain +5 to their saving throw.
Could you describe him?
Can you
Would that
draw him?
help? Could
Do
you
you
wiggle
perhaps?
I know. Yes,
Wiggle him.
yes.
Please let Blorkk paint.
I can try to carve him.
Okay.
I don't really have the time to wait for that until it's done. Instead, perhaps, do you have a piece of him?
But wait, if he takes my hat, then he can turn into him.
I can.
If you remember what he looks like, you
But
can.
that's the thing. Do
He's
you
just
remember
gonna-
what he looks like?
I remember. I
would say-
remember.
To be fair, Blorkk would actually remember this gentleman quite very good.
So if he has the hat, then he could,
Yeah.
which he's still
It's
gonna
gonna take
do.
an hour to attune to the fucking
But
hat.
he still needs to do it regardless of us going there, so he should
Yeah.
start now.
So how fast would Blorkk whittle?
Okay,
him?
I'm gonna give him the hat at least.
Whittle
'cause
him.
we have established that he should have the
2
hat,
days
right?
later.
We have established that. Okay, Blorkk takes the hat.
Now you have to
Found a
attune to
fucking
this.
loophole. I'm so impressed.
What do I do with the hat?
You have to attune to it. It takes 1 hour. Just focus your mind onto the object. I guess I don't know what you non-magic people do.
I put the hat on my head.
I feel kind of silly.
You look perfect.
I just imagine it be like a witch hat. Like
Yeah, me
with
too.
a point.
What does the hat look like? Is it a fancy big hat?
It's a big, like, musketeer hat
Yeah,
with
with
bells
feathers.
and feathers and
Actually,
lead.
It changes to the thing that the wearer wishes it to.
Yeah, but only when you are shifting it. Originally, it looks like that.
Yeah.
Now it also turns invisible because I upgraded it, so he can just have no hat when he wants to.
Yeah.
Ah, how
That's
far
boring.
we've come.
My
This
face
hat
is
was
beautiful.
Blinky's most beautiful prized possession. Now she's like, fucking take it.
It else is the boots that Blinky made him.
How far we have come.
Mhm.
How far we have come. Okay, so Blorkk will attune to the Hat of Disguise.
We can discuss how we're gonna teleport there.
For 1 hour.
Yeah, in what method? Should we go by tree, circle, or teleportation?
Not circle. Unless
No.
we use the circle.
In
In
Lorien's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. No, never.
It's Jill's.
No.
Yeah, no.
Could I see the map of that city? Because I don't remember the layout.
Absolutely. I'd never. Oh, so foolish of me. Remember.
Fifth and
Galgoreth. Karai. Do you want to see the top or the bottom?
Well,
The top first.
Top first.
top layer.
This is Karai. On the top side.
I remember the downside. The bottom side.
You were in prison over here.
Yes, and that place
Here's
is
the castle.
destroyed now.
Yes. And here is the opening to the crossroads.
Yeah,
Shall
yeah,
go to
I
the-
remember now.
Okay. Can I flip it over to the crossroad? So that our viewers can see it too.
Was it yesterday you died, or was it yesterday? Was yesterday?
I think we're
2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Just yesterday.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh, my trouble seems so far away.
Yes.
So 2 days ago.
So they might not even be in town. Who the fuck knows? But at least Leonard should be in town now. At least from what we heard.
Unless he left in
Who
the
knows?
hours.
right. No, we need to.
I will say, if you have nothing else more, we can just go. An hour have passed. Like,
I'm just gonna double check if there's a spell I need to do that takes an hour and while we're just sitting here. Or some kind of stupid spell we need to prepare. Oh, actually I might as well do that before we leave. When I think it's about to turn into like the last minutes Because I guess we're discussing and then we're gonna leave once Blorkk is done.
Mm-hmm.
So the last thing I'm gonna do is do telepathic bond on all of us,
Okay.
which takes 10 minutes.
Okay.
So at least we can speak to one another in our heads for 1 hour.
Very good. Very good.
Yes, and I think that would be.
Do that towards the end then.
Yeah, I'm doing that towards the end. That's why I asked, like, when I think it's about an hour. I'm just gonna double check if there's some other thing I want to do.
If we're using a tree, should walk.
Yes.
The tree or normal teleportation?
Probably better to do a tree, right? Because I could get away instantly anywhere.
You know many of the trees, Vidal, here in the Lingaric gardens.
Yeah.
Like my brothers and sisters.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Okay. So you fix telepathic bond, you do the hat. Is there anything else you want to prepare or say or do anything before
I'm
you
also doing aid. So everybody gets
aid?
5 extra hit points for 8 hours.
Ooh,
Give me
fancy.
those 10
Yes.
hit points.
5 hit points, not 10.
Yeah.
5, yes.
Yeah, 10 hit points.
Okay.
Temporary hit points.
Yes, temporary 5 hit points, 8 hours. And then we also can talk for 1 hour.
Okay.
Yes, I think
Nobody
that is all.
else?
No.
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 Okay. An hour passes as with the discussion, and as you are moving towards one of the trees here in the close by where Scorch lair is, Blorkk, you managed to attune to the Hat of the Skies.
Nice.
Let's see, Blorkk. I'm just gonna see. You have to unattune a thing then.
All right. Let's see here.
So you have Gavarum, you have the tattoo, and you have the bracers.
I guess I take away the bracers then.
Okay. I'm just gonna give you the Hat of the Skies, add it to equipment.
AC 13.
Did you take it away?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Should I refresh my page?
No, I will give you attune and equip. Now you have Hat of the Skies on you.
Nice.
And it's attune. And you can turn into Leonard if you want to.
I will do that.
Okay. What you see, it is a shorter man that will appear before you.
Well, he's still gonna be tall, like, since he's Blorkk, I would assume. So it's
yeah.
The Hatkiss illusion of changing height can do
yeah,
that.
but it can't do. Can it change that much?
Blorkk is still just medium, no?
Oh yeah, yes. Never mind.
So you can see a quite shorter man, maybe 160 centimeters tall, well dressed nobleman, having this very bluish, almost like purple coat over him, and on the inside you see he has more of this very long neck looking white shirts on him with almost like golden buttons are all around his chest, and this very poof in the very front. Broad shoulders, quite larger, older like head, and a very like wrinkly facade of his features. Quite larger, broader nose, having this chic mutt of like beard around his side, a very soul patch and a small patch of hair growing on top of his chin, and a very, very tiny mustache around him, white, gray, back slick, and going out in a wave backwards. in a small, very weird, stylish way. Gray and silvery white hair. He has these very piercing, aggressively piercing eyes. So these light brown eyes, piercingly, and he's in this resting bitch face kind of like feel to it. Wrinkly around his like forehead and around his eyes. He has these very large medallions that are like on his coat as well. They're very blurry. It's more like maybe Blorkk doesn't really remember what those medallions are, but they have definitely some sort of like golden values of them. And he very well polished nails, fixed, and he has small like grayish hair that is growing on top of his hands as well. Nice boots, very nice knitted pants together with the collar.
What was the color of the jacket, or?
Bluish purple.
Okay.
Would it be fun if he has like horns and sharp teeth because Blorkk remembers him as a monster? So it's like, yeah. So like, does he really look like that? That's what he looked. It's like the ugliest face, and he looks ugly.
And as the face is like resting bitch face all over, it's almost like he's like having this very side, not a smile, but like
a smirk.
Almost like a smirk, but not really like he forcing the smirk. It's more like
it's just stuck there.
It's just, yeah, exactly. It's more like he is
perpetual.
Yeah. It looks like maybe he has some sort of sickness or something.
What did you say?
It looks like he is maybe have something, some sort of sickness or something that it made his face look like that it's stuck in this.
Got hit by Blorkk in the face. Now it's stuck.
Does he have any type of weapon or anything on him?
Not that Blorkk has re-emerged him as. He does not have a holster. He does not have a place where he puts like knives or
no staff on his back.
No staff.
Right?
Not a rapier. It's
rings or anything like that.
Yes, he has multiple rings on him. One that most of the things are looking like generic, looking like jewels that are just like generical, but one of them on his right his ring finger on his left side, there is this definitely something that Blorkk truly remembers. It is this very large, broad ring with this very large like sigil in the very front that has the very like, you know, like the gothic symbol of a L on it.
Wow.
For love.
Yes.
Elf love.
Or just loser.
No.
Well, that's an eyesore.
Lost.
I feel kind of weird.
As you look down at your fingers, you recognize the hands.
Yeah, I feel like I got everything I needed. Thank you, Blorkk.
Yeah, he looks like a stereotypical prissy little noble bitch.
Can I take off the hat now?
No.
You can just keep it on and change back to you.
Okay.
And now you need...
Immediately he thinks for a little bit and then he turns back into Blorkk.
Okay, now you need a disguise.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take some.
A big half orc. Huh? That would fit with the size.
Yeah.
Blake is looking at you, Blorkk.
Maybe.
Have you seen a half-orc you remember?
No.
Is there a half-orc here? Yeah, he has never met Garibald, but otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, I would have suggested it. For some reason.
Okay, as you discussed that, I'm just gonna try to see if I can find this person.
Yeah, I'm trying to make I'm trying to make Blorkk take on a shape of a half-orc.
And I
Somehow.
become the Bash race.
Oh god, okay, because Minotaur is dead.
A Minotaur,
Yeah.
but just a random Minotaur.
Okay.
One of the guards in the
okay.
in the
So Blorkk turns into a large minotaur, having this very... It's a dark brown fur with a little patches of black and white in the middle top side of the chest.
Won't they be suspicious of a minotaur that they don't know works on their divas? I don't fucking care.
I
Problem.
just
Maybe he's a bodyguard for us. Has nothing to do with this place.
It will be fine.
Yes.
You know.
I'm gonna clap my hands together and I'm gonna focus and concentrate and try to open up a little rift.
Yeah, slap those hands.
You know, modifiers. You don't have a thing of possession of him, Blorkk.
Nah, does Blorkk count?
Yeah, I have Blorkk.
We have a slave.
Possession of
Possessions. Slave papers probably in order.
No.
What?
No, you have found a loophole for one thing, but no.
So the spell is not condoning slavery we hear. Good on you, spell.
I do not like slavery at all. He's not
The spell doesn't apparently either.
No. My world just go. No. Okay, so he will have -2 because you have a likeness / picture of him.
Yes.
Okay. You open up a rift and stares into the rift. Yes. You open up and you are seeing this individual, Mr. Leonard, as he is walking in the underground. It is stone ground. It is definitely some sort of structure, but he is underneath ground as he is walking together with another individual that is wrapped around in a dark cloak and walking past him. He's dressed most likely as Blorkk has described him. Very nice knitted clothing around him, surrounding this dark purplish color, but having a little bit of a cowl over his head, trying to just being a part of this dark underground that he seems to be. And as he is walking with this smirk, still walking for, I would say, 2 minutes until he stops outside. It looks like he stops outside some sort of like jail or something that is underneath, like a dungeon almost. He looks disappointed at the person beside him and go like, "What the fuck is this? This is not the product I have ordered." And the other, "My lord, I promise you, this is exactly..." And Leonard just backhand slaps him on the side and go, "You don't speak to me like that, you imbecile. I clearly see that this product is damaged. Everything must be recovered. The prison and its prisoners needs to be evacuated immediately. But my lord, there's not much time. The attack will commence." And he bitch slapped him again. "What did I tell you?" He looks around. People can be looking. They can be looking.
Do I get an indication on where this is? Like, do I think this is Karai for starters?
You think it's Karai. It's have that
Underground.
Yeah, but it's underground somewhere.
Do
you don't
I
really know
of a prison area there?
Make a history check.
13.
You think that he is in the castle.
Wow. So he's in the city castle. That
He is
dungeon.
probably in the Ravenhold castle. Yes.
Good thing that we have keys to that dungeon then.
I have to all the dungeons.
The other individual stands up and go, so what do we do with this product, my lord?
Do I see what the product is?
It's very hard because you can make a perception check with disadvantage.
I mean, I can. My orb can go around him. Perception.
Yes. It is within... no, you don't... a perception, yes. Disadvantage.
Okay. Of course.
It is definitely some sort of person that is on the other side. Much larger than an ordinary person is. Leonard takes out a handkerchief and puts it on the bar and leans towards the bar. What we always do. Kill him. It will be done, my lord. There sounds like people behind them opens up the jail and go. You can hear a very large man screaming out like, no, don't kill, oh, my front part. And you hear something that sounds like a knife or something that is plunged into the person. As Leonard walks through and go, and what would we do with you? And he looks over to another jail and you can see there is a person in there. Don't see really who it is. I'm just gonna make sure that the Crow Lords have a very nice place to put you in. You have done me wrong, sir. You have misused your power. I will take you back to the place where you belong. And he looks around like, but I will have my fun. And you will help me to get back my product. He walks away. So, my lord, we're gonna just leave her here? Yes, we're just gonna leave her here. Don't worry. If my calculations are right, my little prize will be here in a few moments. But my lord, isn't this too obvious that he will believe that this is a trap? Of course it's a trap. His friends are not dumb as he is. I am counting on them to come here. Oh, you're so smart, my lord. You are the best lord there is. Yes, I am. Now, go and get me some wine. I have a sore throat. And the vision is gone.
So can we hear? We
No.
can only see this because
You can
she's
only
opening a
see-
rift. Yeah, I've definitely been like,
Looking inside.
no, like watching a movie without context or subtitles. Like,
Do I know who
Trying
the
to
larger
poke.
guy could be?
The what?
Did I also see the vision?
You saw it, but you didn't hear.
You saw it through like this tiny little hole because I see everything.
Yeah.
Okay, did I see the larger shape?
In the prison?
Yeah.
Make a history check with disadvantage.
8.
You have a faint memory of this person. A faint memory. Don't really know where. But you've definitely met whatever the person who was killed inside of it. But you don't remember where.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm on Blork's side.
Then we should kill him?
Not up front, but
He
this is
seems
definitely.
bad.
What did he say?
Limin's back.
How to put it? He had someone killed, and someone is imprisoned. A female, I think. It also seems like they're expecting us.
How?
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. But you know, this could be very complicated, and there's. I don't know who they killed, and I'm a bit worried. And it might be someone we know. And I'm also worried that whoever is in the prison is also someone we might know. Also, it seems like they have taken over the castle, and there's an attack on the way. Probably from the...
I feel like I have seen the bigger shape before. But I don't know where or when.
So we're also worried that Blorkk might be affected by this man.
Blorkk, has he ever referred to you as his prize?
Yes. And
Okay,
damaged goods.
Has he ever controlled you? Like, do you remember if he's controlled you?
I
To do
had
things?
big chains around me that were very hard to break.
Yeah, but do you remember if he's ordered you to do something you don't remember? Like, that you didn't want to do? That you did it anyway?
When I was his, he gave me orders and I had to follow. Or else
Like-
he would lock me up in a dark room.
Okay.
But then he locked me up anyways.
What did he make you do?
Killed things and people.
So he's expecting you.
Sometimes I got scared and don't remember.
He wants you back. That's a...
And you might be able to detect him somehow if we go there, potentially, or find him.
Just...
You know what, fuck it. Blorkk, come here.
I'm mostly worried about the person inside the prison cell. Like, I would kind of want to go there first, Before-
Then we go there now, then?
because if we can get that person out before we meet,
Yeah.
then at least they wouldn't have... Also, they were gonna give that person to do.
I'm
Hello,
standing
Sinef.
right in front of Tiny Lady.
Yeah, I'm about to slap him, but I'm waiting.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna shield his mind.
Okay.
You can do that.
Yeah. It's like mine. I have the spell.
But
It's gonna last for 24 hours, so he's gonna be fine. Dandy.
Are you doing mind blank?
I can do it. I can do mind blank because I did it. That's why I always do it when we sleep, because then it lasts for 24 hours when I sleep. So now I have it back, the spell slot, so I can technically do it on Blorkk as well if I want to.
I suddenly turn into Olga.
But I haven't done
You
it
could
yet.
go
so
with
I'm
that
like,
disguise, Blorkk. That's fine.
What
Do we want to
happened?
put...
You're clearly having your minds on something. So, Blinky.
I'm looking down at him and like thinking if he has his mind on something, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
I'm just worried that we would need to communicate with Blorkk, and he might not really understand that.
Oh, the ping is the ping.
Yeah.
Fine, I can actually do this. If he gets control of him, I should be able to stop it then. I can do it instantly. So if there is something that happens with Blork's mind, I should be able to stop it if I just cast a spell on him if someone doesn't stop me, and you also have counterspell. Don't you?
I have squishy things on my chest.
Yeah, stop freezing those. I think Olga would be very upset if she saw you right now.
I think she would be feeling... Weirdly enough, I think she would be like, yes, I know I look
Aren't
good.
you right outside the Bandit King's lair?
Yes, we are at the pub and walking around. Maybe
Are we
she's
walking
here
around?
out. We're
Yeah,
walking around
You're
the
in
town.
the garden.
We're looking for a good
The
tree
park.
to use.
Please let someone that knows Olga just see this. Or Olga herself is just walking past like, wait a minute.
So, is Olga covered in blood, or is she... Or...
Wait.
No, the hat removes all of that.
Yeah.
He can't
Oh, you mean like
add-
how he remembers?
Yeah, how he remembers her.
Are you
Which-
imagining her naked is the question also.
Have I seen her naked?
No.
No.
But would you imagine her naked?
You have
when you
seen
try
her.
to turn into her?
Maybe.
You have
Oh my
seen her
god!
fighting.
The thing is, like, has Blorkk seen a naked body, so he has a reference?
Maybe it's just
I mean, I have
censored.
seen naked bodies, but not her.
Have you seen...
So it's just Olga's
Turn
body on
into
some other
Olga
naked
Fidel's
body. With tits.
Anyhow. God damn it.
God, if Olga
So
was
how
Olga, I would
do
fucking
we-
die.
Do we think we can get the back way into the prison again? The one we used before, that was through the...
Well, I can
mage-
get us directly into the place where we got the queen, your mom and the queen out.
But then we don't need a tree anymore, do we?
No, but we wanted... do you want to go in there? Because we have clothes from a table we stole everything from, you know.
I mean, we could also go through the halls of knowledge.
Yeah.
Though it might be a bit tricky. I don't...
Or we can just take a tree and fly up through the castle. There's definitely some glass windows open by this point. There was a fight.
And how do we get into the prison?
Down the stairs. We know where it is.
If we just walk, you mean, past all the guards and...
Are there even guards there? The queen isn't there.
I do not know what is in there. That's what I'm worried about.
He's not.
It's not like the
Probably.
guards has just disappeared.
No, that I don't think. But I mean, like, maybe
They might be
don't know.
killed, but you know.
Yeah.
Now I turn into one of the guards that came up to us when we were at the fountain.
Mhm.
This is gonna be a problem, isn't it?
What
Yes,
happened
it
now?
You're
Oh, God.
thinking too much. Stop thinking.
Yeah.
So how about halls of knowledge? If we go through there, we can get in there.
Then we need to go through the maze where all the crow lords are and but the codex.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh,
I also don't know if Tuellen is even alive or if he got killed last time. I have no idea.
I don't like this Memruka stuff.
if I go
Turning into
alone, I
another
can
person.
easily get to the dungeon, but
I could also somehow get in there. No, I don't have a hat. I can turn invisible. Vidal can turn into an animal.
I can also turn invisible. But I also I know most of the staff and
I can teleport us into the prison. Because we got stuff from the prison, right? Like outside the dungeons.
what's the worst that can happen, right?
We're gonna be at the place where we teleported in, you know. That's the first room we got to.
Uh huh.
So we're walking. Do you think they are anticipating us to come?
Yeah.
Or are we... Okay.
No. They are so anticipating us to come. I'm not sure why.
Because it's
But
us.
It's
They clearly are anticipating us to come, even though we have this list of things we're supposed to do, where people are anticipating us to come. So
Why would they anticipate us to come? Do they have someone we care about?
I do not know. That's the thing I'm worried about.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Because we don't know who is in that dungeon. I could scry again on the location.
But they're already dead at this point if we don't get there in time. They're probably already dead.
Because I can't
Anyway,
scry on a location I know, when I do know that dungeon.
let's just teleport there.
Okay, Blorkk. How about you
Yes?
stay as this guard? Can you do that?
I will try.
Change to another.
Do I?
No. I'm just joking around.
If you wanna.
Yeah, if you want to.
No. I'm gonna focus on this guard now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna take one of the cloths that we got from because we got a lot of clothing from the table next to where I got the staff. The staff Gloom has, so I can't use the staff as my thing. But I should be able to use the cloth.
But you're teleporting into the dungeon.
We're teleporting to the circle was. We went from the maze to a circle, and then we walked forward and then into the place where Falion and Blinky almost killed 2 guards that were standing outside guarding. That's where we are, and that's like barely 10 meters away from the dungeons.
So will you be his backup?
I will be his backup.
Because I feel like we need to have disguises to start with.
Yes. Okay, yeah, backup.
You pop on Vidal's back.
Should I be a lady?
Probably. Would that
How
make
about
sense?
how about you just picture a guard uniform from the castle with a back problem or something? Like,
Blinky, be on my belly instead.
For God's sake. Okay.
As you crawl into it, prompt you.
Allowing him.
I'm gonna turn into oh, what was his name? The big cat.
Oh
In
no!
the cat.
oh my god!
Oh, what was his name?
Oh, what the fuck is this name? Yes.
Lao Mao? Lao Mao?
Not Lao
No.
Lauma.
Looking for all.
Oh god, there's too many fucking cats.
No, not Kitty.
Nope.
Was that the spy master? Was it him?
Yeah.
Is it? No, that's not him.
God, it was so long time ago.
No, wait, it is Nis, cause his.
Miz.
Yeah, because because Miss was the son of Nis, and Nis is the big.
Yeah. There we go.
Big.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Miss was the. Like,
Welcome to Mandalorian.
I'm turning into Nis.
Yeah, you're Nis.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna change my coat's appearance to look more like, I don't know, guard uniform. I don't know what we're supposed to. How about just dark and black and like a robe, some sort with a hood.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna change form.
And we are not going to stand out now.
Why would we?
A big fat tabaxi and a guard.
Am I hiding underneath some clothes that you're wearing, or what the? Yeah, good.
I'm also gonna
'cause
lean
like,
towards Vidal before I turn, and like, I don't think there's a single tabaxi in that town, but sure.
And I'm just a random guy, real city guard.
Why not just a fat
Well, at least
guard?
you're a
belly,
human.
And then I'm gonna turn to a fat guard instead.
As you feel a hand goes in the back of your head, Blinky starts to like rumble around, presses your face into his hairy.
I'm like looking up.
Are you gonna be pregnant later? What are you doing?
I look very happy because.
Okay, and you turn into Leah?
I will change appearance.
Mm-hmm.
I will become a bit taller. My hair is short, blonde, and slightly wavy, like in a light back slick.
Mm-hmm.
My eyes turns into like a jade green color, and I get like very charming masculine features. So I turn into a man with pale skin and a big smile. Okay. Shall we get this?
Are we
show
going? I
going?
see absolutely fuck all in here.
Yeah, we're going.
Hey, my hand. I'm just reaching out my hand for it. Like, touch Videl, and I'm technically touching all of you.
All right.
Grab onto Videl.
I'm grabbing onto Vidal.
You touch all of them, and you teleport and arrive into this a shifting of the nature turning into this cold, damp, and echoey place as the magical essence sound that comes with a clap also echoes into this hallway.
Any sounds? Movements? Anything?
There are movements from the location where the dungeons are. Because the previous one you just saw that Leonard just were in the dungeons.
Inside his belly, I'm just gonna be like shimming around a little bit, and then I'm just gonna slide out some keys to Videl. Yeah. To the dungeons! I'm gonna just, inside our head, here's some dungeon keys. Let's keep them somewhere.
Do you move? Where do you go?
Where to?
The dungeon.
You go straight ahead, then to the right. And then ahead, and then to the left.
As you are beginning to walk, following Blinky's directions, just in a matter of minutes, you come into this corridor where you can see there are these numerous of these cells. On the middle section of this very long corridor, you actually see individuals that are crowded up, and you hear somebody getting whipped. And they are screaming out in pain.
I'm gonna turn invisible with a sorcery point.
All right. Rill right beside you, Vidal, fades away in.
I mean, I'm gonna start stalking closer.
Mm-hmm.
You can speak
Blorkk
in-
and Vidal.
Do you get the voice of the person you're imitating too?
No.
Okay.
Then you need to go to Lorien and upgrade my hat, which has been on my quest marker for fucking 2 years now, since I got the information, but we never gotten around to it. Maybe today. No.
What do we do now?
Should we stand here, wait?
I have no idea what anyone is doing because I see nothing.
Inside
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm
Turn
speaking in,
Blink
in their,
around.
I'm speaking in their heads.
I'm gonna turn Blink around and hold her like I'm holding my belly, cupping my hands on my belly.
Looking through a little, like a little, his clothes.
Can you see now?
Yeah, sure.
Do you walk forward or do you wait?
I wait.
Yeah, wait.
What are we waiting for?
Rill, I want you to make a stealth check with advantage.
Hey.
Real turned invisible.
Ah. Rail, where are you?
walking
Rill,
Okay. Really? Okay.
I teleported away.
I left you! This has been,
nice.
Dimension door. Just,
been a long time coming, guys.
I'm with Gar now.
yeah.
Oh, God.
In a couple of months,
14.
you have advantage.
Right, because I'm invisible.
Invisible.
Right is right.
I still 14.
14. Moving
Naturally.
closer towards the grouping. It looks like there are roughly 8 people standing around. And as you're getting closer, you can see this younger gentleman that is probably a prisoner that is on the ground, bleeding a lot from his hands, from his chest, and trying to cover up his face. And holding the whip is the gentleman you saw in your scrying. He's just holding and just whips, and you can see the whip it's not like a normal whip, it looks like this very fine leathery whip that goes on to, and at the very end are these very long razor blade claws on the very, very end of it. He whips him 2 times before you arrive, and he stops. And as this prisoner is crawling away, just go, "Look how pathetic you are."
Is it someone I recognize?
It's one of the workers in the castle.
You said it was a lot of people around Lorien. No, not Lorien. Leonard.
That would be a twist. I
would be a
am
twist.
Lorien!
Lorien all along.
L for Lorien!
Yes.
Oh, Lars! No! Is
Leonard,
it
Lorien,
does-
Leonard.
No
is it
one from the
prison
past.
guards or is it like other people? Like
Other people. Most of the people that are standing around him looks like they are part of the Crow Lord Assembly. Some of them looks like they are mist wanderers.
okay, I was gonna be like creep into the telepathic thingy. Guys, I think you should be careful. Looks like mist wanderers and like crow people.
Who the fuck is this? Oh! Sound different. Something with your voice.
So your inside voice changes.
I mean,
Yeah.
We had this discussion before. What happens
Rillis,
if you...
you snap out of the mental thing. He's like, "Look how pathetic you are. Damaged goods." And he handles the whip to one of the others, and they are just walking up to this individual. And you can hear, "No, please no, I am valuable. I can teach you a lot of things. You can, yeah, I can help you, I can help you." "You can never help me." "Well, there's one thing you can help me with. Die painfully." As the other person just sticks a sword into his belly, and you can hear it just screaming out in pain.
Did we hear the screaming of pain?
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Oh, yeah. No, Bowser, it was not a good sound. It was not.
Oh, yes.
My dog comes and goes, "Yes, hello."
So someone is dying.
well, yeah, it's not pretty.
Were we doing something about this, or what are we doing?
Let's go to the next prisoner.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Have the boys changed into something else?
I'm gonna dart ahead.
Uh-huh. Past the hollow. Or
Yes, I'm gonna try to go past them because I'm trying to go to the cell where I know someone is.
with a 14, I'm just gonna make another roll.
Did the boys change into something?
Otherwise, Blink is gonna make you change.
The boy?
The boys, Videl and Blorkk, are they changing shapes?
Ah.
Like
Yeah.
instructed? What did
Yeah.
you change into?
But yes, they did.
Yeah.
Fat guard and the
Normal
I
I
guard.
missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
I'm the
that
Kyril guard.
Mm-hmm.
No, but she said that we should probably not be guards anymore.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
no one has reacted to that.
No,
No, that's why I'm asking, because I heard it.
There you go.
I heard it.
I didn't
Yeah.
hear it. I was thinking.
No, well, Blink
No.
is asking you then,
Yes.
like, are you gonna change?
Oh.
Because we heard it in our heads.
To what?
I don't fucking know. What are they?
Dark
I'm
and
asking-
shady.
Okay, dark and shady people.
Oh. Then I'm gonna be a fat.
Please turn into shade.
That was gonna be a fat
Please.
shit.
Yes, I'm gonna be a fat shade.
Oh god.
Leather pants.
Oh, no.
The only one Blorkk thinks about is the... What was that? In the underbelly of this city, he cracked the arms of someone, right? Or was
Yeah.
about to crack arms on
Yeah.
some thief.
Yeah.
I turned
Yeah.
into him.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
What was the faction?
I think it
That was the
was...
one that was off the Gloom Warden.
Oh, I said the Ravagers!
The
By all
Ravagers.
There we
means,
go.
turn into one of them! I don't care! I want them to get into trouble.
So we have a fat, very fat Shade and somebody from the Ravagers. Okay,
Wonderful.
cool. Yeah. We
Standing.
immediately,
Just
As-
waiting.
as you are turning into that rill, you pass forward past them as you're the guard. You can see the prisoners getting sticked by the blade. As soon as you walk away, you step away, you stop with your passive perception. You can hear this. Somebody's smelling the air.
Oh, fuck's sake.
My lord, I think we have company.
I'm gonna start flying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna try just like towards the ceiling.
Uh-huh. You fly towards the ceiling. And
And
then,
then I'm gonna try to use the ceiling to move away towards the prison
and
cell.
then he doesn't turn towards where Rill is. He turns towards the other way. And as Leonard and everybody looks over there and say, "Because do you hide, you guys, or are you just standing there?"
Yeah, well,
That was ready to
you get a
castle, man.
You get a chance to react.
yeah, well, not standing in the open and like,
No,
As I
no.
hear that, I will also tell them in the head like, they're smelling something. They think someone is here.
gotta hide extra more.
Should I turn us invisible?
Would be probably good.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm turning us invisible.
The belly stretches out and touches Blorkk. God, that is some baby, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
through the
like
skin,
a
like
face. Yeah.
oh, so nasty.
Oh, I hope they see this.
We need to have a picture of this. Regardless,
Happy fat shade.
because Blinky, Blinky actually make invisibility. So I want Vidal, Blorkk, and Blinky to make stealth checks with advantage.
13.
14.
Should I even bother? Since
Yes.
The group
Fucking-
effort.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, there is a group effort, so we.
I see.
It
You
could
also
change
remember
a lot
that
of-
turning invisible has voice in it. So she needs to whisper it.
Invisible.
I cheat because I have subtle magic.
Yeah. 19.
19.
Like I just sniffed the fucking air.
As all of the all of the people that are with Leonard starts to walk toward that place. Rill, you fly up towards the ceiling and you start to crawl
Yeah,
along the ceiling until you reach to the and you will soon reach to that cell. As the people are walking towards where you are, I imagine. What do you guys do? Do you go towards like the wall and lick the wall, or
Shade sucks in his bill.
what do you do? Are you like staying?
Is there a cell that is open, or do we have anything?
You
that
have
are
the
good?
keys.
Yeah, there
Yeah, we
are.
do have the keys.
You can open up a cell too. Yeah, there are cells, so you can open up them really easily.
Yeah.
I go behind you.
Quietly.
Can I do it?
Yeah. I stick the key.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna take your keys.
And the guards see a shadow on the wall.
And I'm just gonna try to do sleight of hand. So
Do
we
you-
can go in.
Question: do you still have the bag of grease meat and stuff?
I hope he forgot it when we
Yeah.
teleported.
That's
So
what
it's
they
left
smell.
in the.
Old dead house, murder house.
Blorkk, did
We
you...
would not have allowed him to bring that.
No, we
when
would
we're
not.
going on a stealth mission.
No,
so
we would
no.
not.
But we will probably still smell of grease and food, though. But you know,
Most
Probably
likely.
that. There's probably that is smelling. As you open up a cell, you open up the door, going into that cell together. As these people started to wander towards you, and eventually, Blorkk, before you, you see the man that have troubled you in so many years, walking past you. Same smirk, same non-emotional look in his face, casting you back to that place where he locked you up into those deep pits that he will refer as dungeons, those dark voids that have been left you for days at end. That is the man that's taking your freedom away.
What do I have to roll?
A wisdom saving throw. And I would say with disadvantage because that is trauma.
11?
11. As soon as you see this gentleman walking past, you feel that your anger is boiling. You can hold yourself back, just because you are with your friends now. But you feel the rage is burning within you. And also the fear of him.
Yes, it's a mix.
So the choice is your, Blorkk, for the time being.
I'm gonna lose the disguise, but I'm still invisible.
Okay.
So... And I'm just gonna focus my best on not attacking him.
Okay.
Because the orders of my friends are more important.
For the moment. It is.
Yes.
As these individuals walking past the others, you've managed to reach the cell of the other side. You climb from the ceiling and looking in towards it, kind of like levitating towards it. Inside, you can see a person that you recognize. It's hard to see, but she is bleeding from the part from her eyes that you can see from her mouth guard and her cowl. You can see a very beat up darkness that has been
Yeah, they're dying.
that has been beaten and is hanging in. You can see the head is wobbling to the side and is very disoriented.
Is there bars?
There are bars.
How wide are the bars?
Not enough for to creep in to.
No. I need to know how wide. So an inch.
Kind of inch.
Okay, then I'm gonna use a sorcery point.
Okay.
Because you can move through any space as narrow as an inch without squeezing. So I'm going full on tofu, and I'm just.
Yeah. So you do Davy Jones in
Yeah.
like you must move through. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just squeezing in there like.
As you're squeezing through the bars, leading inside, and you can hear. I assume because now you drop invisibility, right? Because.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's not that an action.
I mean, it's not an action as in an hostile. Wasn't invisibility?
I think invisibility
You
is
do an action.
the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Yeah, I'm not casting a spell,
Attacks or cast a spell.
and I'm not attacking.
Okay. Then you are moving through the bar and
It's the
you
same
getting
thing
inside.
as when I'm like using a sorcery point to fly. That is also not a spell in
No.
itself.
You come inside of the cell.
Hallelujah. She is completely tied up, no? As in like
Yeah.
shackles
she is
and
chained to the, and also have a neck chain. That is. She is like. There is a chain leading up, but she is all around her neck. There is another like shackled.
oh god, there's not a way in hell I can. Does this one require attunement? Is this a bad idea? I have the staff of healing, you know.
Yeah, I know, and I'm also worried about that.
Also,
It takes 1
requires
hour
attunement.
to. Yeah, it takes 1 hour because I
it
already
is-
wanted to do it on the queen. But you have healing potions. I've gave them to you,
Yeah, I do have healing potions.
and we also
don't worry.
share our things. So
Yes, I know. Was her mouth covered?
It's her mouth guard.
Mouth guard.
So I can, like, pull it off her? No?
You can, if you want to.
Darkness has always had her mouth guard. Only one that's seen without her is Blinky when she frisked her.
Okay, well... Fuck it. I am going to drop invisibility and place a hand on her mouth so she doesn't scream.
She looks up and as you put this, no, you can't. It's a curse.
I know.
Are you the man too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like...
She looks.
Shh, I know.
On the other side of the hallway.
How many
Leonard
people are with Leonard?
8.
8.
This individual stop and then Leonard stop. I recognize that smell anywhere.
God, is he smelling Blorkk?
The
Is he the one who
only-
taught Blorkk to never to wipe so we could check?
It's my ass.
It smells your ass.
Where's my little ass dog? Come here, doggy.
Where's my asshole?
I recognize that smell anywhere. It's the only thing I've been feeding you all this time.
Oh no, bacon. And boar.
Come out of the shadows, you damaged good.
Oh
I'm
no!
coming out of the shadows.
Oh no!
Blorkk,
Hammer in hand.
before that you start to like the boiling. I was like, you stupid fool. Come out to your master. As the boil, you feel the anger. It's a mixture of anger and fear. You feel it is going to explode just as.
And when
the
I
bout
get
begins.
scared, I snap.
Yeah, you start to become in a frenzy rage as the very point starts to boil up. We're going to stop the adventure right there, in the very moment, because we have gone over past the time we have agreed upon. So I beg your pardon, but here we are. But my friends, regardless, thank you so much for staying up with us on this very interesting turn of events that now Blorkk has finally met with his old background story of Mr. Leonard. We will see what this actually have endeavor for our adventurers, and we will see what this will turn into. But if you want to see more of us, you know where to go. You know? YouTube, of course. You go over there to Roll of Faith and you head over there and you can see all of this campaign. And because we have so many episodes now, you can head over there if you want to go like, who the fuck is Blorkk really? Where did he come from? And well, no, there's so many cool stuff there. Also, other role-playing games, sci-fi. We have also military stuff there as well if you're interested in that thing. But if you want to see us again, you will see us next time. Next Sunday. I hope to see you then. Bye. I should stop talking. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.